Yeah. Well,
Okay, I'll play the next one. So there's a
Yeah.
part 2 to this one. And let's see.
I got like 3 notepads here of notes.
No, I don't. Oh, there it goes. Got it. And then here's that other one.
93% of them who had equal shared parenting time said it was the best arrangement. These are truly the experts. My amendment, Madam Speaker, is quite simple. At the onset of a custody dispute, if both parents are deemed fit, the default should be 50-50 custody. If the judge or the court decides otherwise, they must provide a written explanation. Quite simple. If it's not 50-50, give us a court order. This measure ensures accountability within our judicial system and protects the rights of both parents and children alike. Madam Speaker, across the country, and I have traveled across the country, states are taking action. Similar language to my amendment, very similar, has already been passed. Kentucky House of Representatives, 97-0. South Dakota House, 64-0. Florida House, 105-7. And the Missouri House of Representatives, 114-9. Last October, I was honored to stand alongside lawmakers in Missouri as they celebrated the passage of their shared parenting law. The momentum is growing, making 93% of them who had equal shared parenting time said it was the best arrangement. These are, Speaker, this issue, again, is very personal. My own children suffered because of an unjust court ruling. A judge, in a matter of mere minutes, decided they would only be allowed to see me, their father, every other weekend. That was the day that I resolved to run for this office to fix the broken and corrupt family court system.
Yep, and that's what we need, 50-50, because we know what it's like to have your child taken away. Hey, Agnes, how are you?
But like he just said, 2 parents should be deemed fit automatically. And that's, we have 2 fit parents, right? Mom is here, dad is here. Regardless of what happens, let's just say we have 2 fit parents. The court is going to make one of those parents unfit.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to make the money if they don't. Because if they're both fit, it's going to be a very simple case. Lawyers aren't going to make money. The courts aren't going to make money. The mediators aren't going to make money. Nobody's going to make money. Nobody.
Yeah. Just to go off of what you said, what they're actually doing is they're finding the lesser of 2 evils. Okay. So like, kind of like, okay, you have 2 parents, right? I'm handing you a piece of paper, handing the judge the thing. They're going over there, skimming it, you know, and they're like, okay, I'm going to choose, okay. All right, I'm going to choose this person. You know what I mean? So just like that book I was reading that says about how the judges choose, you know, to put somebody away and how they choose by their facial expression. The judges could do whatever they want, you know what I mean? Because they have immunity. But
I don't think it's racist. I think you're in the United States courtroom and you should act like you're in the United States. And if people want
we're supposed to have jury trials too. We're supposed to have jury trials. Anything over $20 is supposed to be a jury trial. They do not allow jury trials in family court, which there should be. There absolutely should be.
If it's high conflict, absolutely.
Yeah. They did away with that a long time ago, though. They think it's like redundant.
Like I was deemed not unfit, but she was trying to say that I was dangerous. So the whole hearing, she's trying to say I'm dangerous and not good for him and this and that. But yet I still get him 2 months out of the summer, every other weekend, you know, and stuff like that. It makes no sense. How can you say one thing but do something else? And that's what these courts do.
Well, the grounds for supervised visitation. She flat out says, I don't have anything here that says you're a bad parent.
Yeah.
So what are the grounds for supervised visitation other than money? Then they tried to put me in jail over it.
That's what happened in the referee hearing with me. When I did my rebuttal, I put in there and I redacted or pulled out from what Stephanie actually said, where no, he's a good dad. Dude, that right there should tell you everything.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
I think that every judge has their own agenda.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter what state you're in. It doesn't matter. A judge is supposed to be non-biased. They are supposed to be non-biased. They are not supposed to, just like our Supreme Court judges, non-biased. They are supposed to look at the law, only the law, and that's it. And debate that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, they're supposed to go off the preponderance of evidence, the evidence that we submit to the court. Yeah. And it's like Amanda said too, and I said, you know, they're not doing the investigations. In fact, California, we have 5 freaking tiers. So 5 tiers. Okay, each tier of mediation is court order, and each tier is supposed to show, okay, so example, I've gone to tier 3 in this case. Now we're going to tier 1. So tier 1 is going to do an investigation, like a mini investigation.